Well, hey guys, I bought the cheapest Toyota Avalon on the market. And here is an example of what not to do with your Toyota Avalons. Toyota is a very reputable company, a very reputable car, and the Avalon is the top of the line. And this one is a 2007. It has a lot of features, but here's an example of what not to do. First of all, don't paint your own wheels. These are fairly nice wheels. Now they're spray painted. Don't paint your own car. Have it professionally painted. This one, you can't tell, but it's full of streaks and blemishes. Don't put your own fog lights in. These things are just cheap looking and they're about ready to fall out, and it's rewired, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Don't tint your own wheel or tint your own windows. I actually had these retinted, so you can't see anymore. I'm doing this right now because I'm gonna try to fix all the things that are wrong with this. And before I did, I wanted to do a before video. But before I go too far, I like to share the verse of the day from the YouVersion app. This is from Matthew 6:33, New Living Translation. Seek the kingdom of God above all else, and live righteously, and he will give you everything you need. And here on the inside, whatever you do, don't paint the inside of the car. I've never seen this before, but this used to be tan. Now it's gray. This is black, should be wood trim. So, as I said, I'm doing this video before I do any more. I've actually replaced this center console because this center console was full of paint, and this is the correct center console for it. They painted this, but because that's actually not part of the center console. It's the center console comes off and this stays on there. This should be a silver, but to match this color, they painted it tan. So this car is now tan, like the headliner and the seats. Black, gray, and the wood trim. So quite a mess. This is a Toyota Avalon Limited, so it has some neat features such as the adaptive cruise control. And as I said, since I bought this as the cheapest Avalon I've ever seen at auction, I am also selling it for the cheapest I've ever seen. $29.95 as is. Has 178,000 miles, but these things have gone for quite a lot more. I mean, I've seen them at auction over 300,000 miles. And just to give you an example, here's a carsforsale.com average price in a 200-mile radius. Mine is the lowest, $29.95. The average is $79.25. Highest is $10,995. So I got a good deal. And this one I thought was an XLS. That's what I listed it as, an XLS, but it's actually the top of the line limited edition because only the limited ones have the push button start like that and have all the infotainment there, as well as the adaptive cruise, which I know it's upside down, but here's where you set the cruise, but this one needs a sensor. I'm gonna go outside and show you where the sensor goes. I'm gonna buy one. It's a couple $100 apparently for a new sensor. So here goes. I don't know if you can see that little mount there and that wire hanging down, but that's where the sensor goes. So as I said, I started to replace things and I wanted to do this video before I do too much more. I have a new piece coming in because this piece is actually supposed to be like a chrome or silver. They painted it gray, and some of the gray is coming off, so this whole thing is coming out, and I've already lifted it out one time, so that's why it's out. But I bought a used one online that has the cover to cover the radio, and I'm still looking for the cover for this piece, the controls for the infotainment system hide in, and there's supposed to be a cover over it, and then you just push it and it comes right back out. So still looking for that. I haven't found that yet. There's not a whole lot of these at the auction or at the used car parts stores, aka junkyards, because they're just you know, highly valued and they run forever. This one, as I said, has 178,000 miles, but it still drives like you know, like a nice new car. The engine is super smooth and quiet. I should go and start it up. Has all the features and everything works. One push for all the windows, even the sunroof. It'll beep at you if you leave something on and you have the keys with you. You can, oh, you can't lock the door with it on. Here's something really cool I thought about this car. You can lock it from any door. So it's push button lock, and you can unlock any door just from the door handles, as long as you have the key on you. And here's the key. The only thing this doesn't have that I'd like to see is a remote start. It doesn't have it on this. Unless there's a trick. If there is, comment below. So let me start this up. Listen to that start. Just smooth and silky. The steering is precise and easy steering, similar to any luxury car. This does have heated and cooled seats. Let me see if I can get that. And they all work. Both of them have little lights on them. The original ones that were on here, the lights didn't work, and I fixed that. So as I go through it, I'm gonna make sure everything works. Most things do work, though. Has auto dimming mirror, and the compasses in the mirror. And this mirror is in nice condition for a 2007. I've seen them where they're a little cracked and hazy. These mirrors are in good shape. Has super cold AC, and the climate controls are very simple. And just, you can do dual, auto, or change your temperature on. I got it at max cold. So now you can see the fan speed going up and down as I'm changing the temperature. This has the memory seats right here on the door. Has a telescoping and tilt steering wheel. It does have a rear shade. The rear shade is here, but on this one it doesn't work. So I'll have to fix that. Gas, and the trunk actually pops open. So if you can see back there, the trunk popped open. I like that because rather than having to lift it up, you can start putting things in right away. One thing I've been told is this armrest moves back and forth, but I cannot figure out how. So if there's anybody that knows, give me a comment below. It does have a cigarette lighter here for your accessories, as well as in this compartment. So it has two compartments. It has underneath your armrest and that. Not sure what the use of the two compartments are, because this is your cup holders. So, but you can never have too many compartments, I guess, as well as the side compartments for the doors, and of course the glove box. And while we're talking about compartments, of course the doors here have compartments, and you have compartments behind each seat, and you have more cup holders and compartments. So lots of compartments. It also has the pass-through, which is very nice if you're going on a ski trip.